In this video we're covering dot plots, and a dot plot is a type of column graph that uses dots to show the frequency of scores. So dot plots are useful in showing any gaps in data that you've collected, any clusters. Now a cluster is where a bunch of scores are grouped or bunched together. Then you have also outliers, and outliers are extremely high or low scores that don't seem to fit in with the rest of the data. Now dot plots also allow us to see the spread of data and make conclusions about that data set. So if we're trying to interpret a dot plot, here we have one on the screen, and the first thing I'll do is identify any clusters or outliers. Now there's not really any standout clustering. Most of the data is down between 0 and 5, but there definitely is an outlier down here. It doesn't fit in with the rest of the data. Now how you interpret these are the score 0 here, and the number of dots means how many times 0 has appeared. So that would mean that there is 3 zeros. Over here we would have 4 1s. Alright, so this would be 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 and so forth. So each dot represents one of the scores down the bottom. Now if I was to say identify any clusters, if we had a couple more dots up here like that, I would definitely say there is clustering in 1 and 2, because there's a lot more dots there than there are in any other scores. So the next thing I'm going to look at is, what if you're told you need to draw a dot plot? So sometimes you're given a set of data that you need to use to create a dot plot. So below we have our set of data here, and we're going to use that to create a dot plot. Now again, each of these scores will be a dot on our dot plot. So first things first is we count how many zeros there are, because that's our lowest score. And there's 6, so there'll be 6 dots. And the next thing we're going to look at is how many 1s there are, and then put that. How many 2s, 3s. There's 0 4s, so we don't put any dots, and there's 1 5. So that would be our dot plot for the data above.